Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of 2023 and I'm honestly feeling so good and so excited for the coming year. I thought I would start it off on my channel with some cleaning and decluttering this week. We're decluttering baby toys, decluttering some odds and ends, also decluttering in the bathroom, and we're cleaning some areas that I've never cleaned before, so this should be a fun video. Of course, we are starting off in the living room, so right now I'm just putting back together all of the baby toys that are kind of flung around the room, just getting all the pieces back where they belong so I can really get a good look at everything that I have and figure out what I'm able to declutter. We gave Sutton, our almost 1-year-old, the toy box that you can see in the corner for Christmas, and my goal is to have all of his toys fit in the toy box, so at the end of the day we're able to clean all of them up and they're out of sight. We were given multiple of these puzzles for Christmas, and while I really like them a lot, they're a big mess for us right now because Sutton doesn't really understand yet what to do with them, so he just throws them around. So I'm putting away 2 of those and I'm only going to keep 1 out going forward. Like I said, we got Sutton this toy box for Christmas and we love it. I think it's so cute, but the last time I checked it was sold out. It did come from Target though, so I will try to link it, and if I can't link it, I will just link something similar down below. So these toys right here are things that Sutton's not really interested in playing with right now. A lot of them are Love Every toys that were from, I forget which box they were from. One of them is from like the first Love Every kit that he received, and then one was from, I think he got one when he was around like 5 or 6 months old. But anyway, these are the things that are leaving our toy system at the moment. He is not really at a point yet where he can open this himself to go through it, but this is his new toy box. And I will, as it seems like he's getting bored of the things that I'm going to leave out for him, I'll switch them out for some of the things that are in the toy box. Now I'm just putting everything away where I think it should go for now. Like I said, eventually I do want all of the toys that he has to just fit in the toy box, but while he has these big walkers out, obviously that's not possible. And he also has the little car, that's not going to fit in the toy box. But at some point, I hope that we can make that happen. But for now, while he's still so little, he does have a couple of things that are bigger that obviously won't fit in the toy box. The toys that we are not going to keep in the rotation for now, I'm putting into this Target bag, and I have not decided yet what we're going to do with them, if we're going to save them just in case we decide to have another baby in the future, or if we're going to give them away to family members or donate them. When we lived in our apartment, this media stand stored a ton of toys for my oldest son, but he doesn't really use this anymore, and there was so much stuff in there that he just never touches. So the majority of what we store in there now is games that we play as a family, but anything else that was in there I wanted to go through and declutter and just get rid of the stuff that was taking up space that we weren't using. We have such an oversupply of coloring books. I feel like it's one of those things that grandma brings over, that you pick up at the dollar store and you don't think about, and just somehow they start to collect. And Carson does like coloring books, but he honestly does not use them as often as he just uses a blank piece of paper to draw whatever he wants. So I went through all of the coloring books. I kept the ones that I felt like he may actually enjoy, and I got rid of the ones that I don't think we need to hold on to anymore.
Such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me.
Now I'm going in with my e-cloth dusting glove, and I'm going to dust all of the shelves in our living room. These shelves line the entire living room, and I really did not like them when we moved in. For a while, I thought we were going to get rid of them, but turns out that getting rid of them is not as simple as it sounds, and it would cause a lot of damage and it would be very expensive. So now that these shelves are officially not going anywhere, I wanted to go ahead and dust them so that maybe I can actually use them for something, but I definitely don't want to line all of the shelves with decor. I think that would look so cluttered and crazy, but I think a few things here and there might be kind of cute if I can find something that I like. Our pellet stove is currently inoperable, so it's just collecting dust over here in the corner, and I just wanted to wipe it down a little bit. We are saving money to get it fixed, but it's very expensive. And now I'm cleaning off this media stand as well. Dust from the shelves had definitely flown around the room a little bit, so I wanted to take out my vacuum and just vacuum the floors really quickly. This video was filmed in bits and pieces over 2 days while my oldest son was on Christmas break from school. As I was doing things that I thought might be motivating, I pulled up my camera and I filmed. But we had such an awesome break as a family. My husband was home so much. He was off of work the majority of the last few weeks. So the four of us just got to spend so much time together, and it was awesome. I have always worked a full-time job up until 2022. So this was my first year that I've ever had a full winter break. YouTube is obviously my only job now. I still had to get work done. I still had to film, but I'm just so beyond grateful that I have this platform and that I'm able to work from home and be with my family, and that I was actually able to experience a whole winter break with my family.
2 years and you never said a word. No, in 2 hours and now we said it all.
Now we're cleaning up the kitchen, of course. I had stuff thrown all over the island. Like I said, my son was on winter break from school, so he does a lot of activities at our island in our kitchen. I love it so much. This is exactly why I wanted an island. I wanted somewhere that we could all hang out together as a family while I'm in the kitchen, and it's just been amazing. So Carson did tons of activities on our island that I needed to clean up and just clear it off so that we have some space to breathe again.
You pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away then when I go all in.
When I'm cleaning the high chair, I find that it's a lot easier to just throw all the crumbs on the floor and then sweep them up than it is to try and catch them all in my hands. So that's what I do, and you guys will have to let me know if you do something similar if you have babies the same age. This is so random, but I thought I would include it anyway. If you guys didn't know, there are apps that you can scan your receipts and then you can get points for those receipts and then trade in the points for like gift cards. I like to trade mine in for Starbucks gift cards, but yeah, really easy way to earn some money back, and I try to do it as long as I remember. Our trash was piling up, so I wanted to take the trash out and then also go through all of the recycling that was next to the trash so I could get that outside as well. We have a little shed that we keep outside just for the recycling, and this was a recommendation from one of you guys actually, because we don't have a garage, so trying to find somewhere to throw all these boxes and things can definitely be tricky. Sutton takes his baths in our kitchen sink, and I didn't have anywhere to store his bath toys, and then I remembered that there was an empty drawer in our kitchen, so I'm using that for his bath toys as long as he continues to take his baths in the sink. And maybe that seems like kind of a waste of space to some people, but I think it works out perfectly for our family right now. And now we are going to do the dishes. I also had some recycling in the sink. Sometimes we just throw cans and plastic bottles in there and then I deal with them later. So had to sort through all of that, but the main thing that I wanted to do was get my dishes loaded up into the dishwasher.
Who is sentimental, but this thing is making me soft, giving into my damn heart. It feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy, cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me, when I'm stuck here on planet X. I'll become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the.
I needed to restock my flour, so I picked up some new King Arthur all-purpose flour from the grocery store, and I'm going to get that into my flour container. These containers come from, I believe, Crate and Barrel. I will try to link them down below. I love them, but this bag of flour was just too big to fit all of it in the container, so I am going to store the rest of it in a plastic bag, and I'll just use what's in the plastic bag before I get to what's on the counter.
Me to stop, but there is nothing I can do. No. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why.
Now this is of course on a different day, but like I said, I filmed just as I was able to over the winter break, but we're going to deep clean the bathroom and we're also going to declutter it. The first thing that I'm doing is just spraying some bathroom grime fighter. I cannot remember the brand off the top of my head. And I'm just using a little brush that I've had for a long time that I totally forget to use all the time. But I'm using that to get into all the little crevices around the sink and just give it a really good deep clean. I see so many YouTubers use the Rubbermaid like battery powered scrubbing brush to clean in their bathroom. I personally look at that and don't feel like it's worth it. I really can't see it cleaning much better than just using a little brush like I was. But if you have it, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I am on a mission this year to keep our spending very low, to save a ton of money, to not order on Amazon. So I probably won't be buying one, but I am just curious what you guys think. So leave me a comment down below.
Drifting to deep space, so brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it.
One area that I never clean in my bathroom is the lighting fixture, so I wanted to go ahead and wipe that down. It was very dusty, and it's one of those things that I just didn't notice until one day I looked up and I realized I hadn't cleaned it in a while. Same with the top of my bathroom cabinet. That was looking pretty dusty too, so I took everything off of it and I wiped that down. Now we are going to get to cleaning out the shower and the bathtub. So the thing that I really wanted to do was clean our shelves in the corner of our bathroom. I rarely ever do this, but it gets pretty disgusting. So definitely needed to be done. So I'm just removing all of the products off of it so I can spray it down, scrub it, and just get it nice and fresh and white and clean. This is one of those tasks that I put off for absolutely no reason. I don't know why I do this, because this really didn't take me very long and it was just so nice to go in there later on and take a shower and not have it look gross. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad that I went ahead and did it, and hopefully I can keep myself from procrastinating too much on this in the future.
Be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars.
As I was putting all of the products back onto the shelf, I was being very mindful of what I need, what I actually use, and getting rid of anything that I no longer use or just empties that I had left in my shower and didn't throw out when I should have.
I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost.
Now we're going to spray the tub, and I gave it a really good scrubbing with one of my scrubbing brushes. I will say though that I like to do this because it makes the tub smell nice. I feel like it disinfects it. I feel like it cleans it really well, but I don't feel like it gets all of the stains out of the tub. The only thing that I've found that consistently gets the tub completely white and clean is a good old magic eraser. So after I go through with whatever cleaner that I'm using, I always go in with a magic eraser and wipe it out. And you'll see, I'm going to show you guys at the end that after scrubbing it for a while and using like a heavy duty cleaner, the amount of gunk that was still on the magic eraser is just crazy. Now we're going to do some decluttering. So I just opened up my medicine cabinet so I could go through all of my products and figure out what I no longer need, what I don't use, if there was anything that was empty that I could throw out, and put all of that aside into a pile with the rest of the things that I'm decluttering from the shower. I also went ahead and went through my side of our cabinet too to figure out if there's anything else that I could get rid of. It had been a while since I'd gone through my makeup collection, so I also went through that and just decluttered anything that I was able to. But after we do this, that's going to be the end of this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I have so many ideas for my channel this year that I'm so excited about, so if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. It's going to be a fun time. I'm feeling so motivated and so ready. This is the first year that I'm not either pregnant or just had a newborn. So I feel like I'm so ready to really get back into the swing of things this year, and I hope that you'll join me in that journey. So again, please subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video.